So coming up now is a big chunk of road walking, and it'll take us to the Tower Lodge. And over there, the fell you're looking at is Blaze Moss, if you remember, top of Blaze Moss, hiking up there, and then this way, that direction, Hawthornthwaite Fell. So we're right, if you imagine the Bowland Fells, we've got this big C shape, or a reverse C shape, on the western side of the fells, and we're in that C shape, the valley. So once we do the road and we hit the Tower Lodge, that'll be the midway point of the loop, and then we'll begin going well, obviously we're already going anti-clockwise, but we'll be like 3, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, coming round that way and heading back to Abbey Village, which is, I won't say it, I was going to say we're making good time, but we'll see when we get to the tower. And then when we're nearing Abbey Village, I'll put the call out for a pickup, because it'll take 40-45 minutes for my wife to get here. All depends if she's finished work as well. So yeah, bit of road walking, might have been the best scenery that. We'll see what's on the northern side, eh? I remember this bit now. This is where I was ambushed by chickens. So you can take the footpath through there instead of walking on the road. This is a bit of a treacherous piece of road, but I went through here and I was ambushed. It's a famous story. One chicken drew my attention. Black chicken, walking behind me. Wonder what he was about, what he was doing. Kept my eye on him. Meanwhile, a large posse of chickens flanked me on the left hand side, and as I reached the bridge they came charging across. The perfect ambush. Never been outwitted before, especially not by chickens. Never forget it. And that is it for the River Wyre. From there it's fed into from little tributaries walking. From there it's fed by a lot of little brooks and whatnot coming off the fells, and then starts to come together to become the river all the way out to sea, as we've already seen. So now that's Tower Lodge. We're going to go uphill, get that 800 feet. We're now making our way back, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, back around the clock, all the way back to Abbeystead. So that is the River Wyre. Not the end of the walk, but it is the end of the river. The very source comes off Marshall Fell, most of it, all the way out to Fleetwood, Knott End, into the Irish Sea. So I need a bit of lunch, because I think we've still got about 4 miles left. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break into that. I'm glad I didn't eat God's Providence again. I'm going to do something controversial. I'm going to use some cold water. Yeah, crazy. I want to see. Well, what I was finding was by the time you'd left it to soak, it had gone cold anyway. And it's only a dessert, so what I'm going to add for some slow burn energy, stick 2 of them in, I think. See what we come up with. Can I get 2 in there? That'll be a good calorie boost, I think. Now we're in the plantation. Got some serious elevation here, but I think that's... No, I'm not saying it. I'm going to say I think that's it, but without a proper look at the map, I'm not going to make such a bold statement. Right, I'll mix this up, bring you back. Got some nice gloop in there. I've actually got the sun on me and it's raining. Classic British weather. Right, okay, we go. That's it. Oh, signal. I've needed that for a while. Tastes like cake batter. Perfect. More than happy to have that cold. Save on the gas. I have talked about stoveless camping, but I can't do that. Can't not have a brew. Energy boost right there. Oh my, that was some good eating. And as I was eating, as you noticed, my phone went off. Just got a signal. I've had no signal at all, so I was forced to make a plan, because I don't know if as I carry on we're going to have no signal. So I told the wife, pick us up at Abbeystead 2 PM. That gives us 2 hours. Should be enough time. And yeah, gives us a target then. So I've had, obviously that's some lunch, big energy boost there. Drank the rest of my water. I've got my small bottle, my baby bottle left. And so we're good to go. We do need to just get this done, get the last of the miles bashed out, get back to the car, post-hike meal with the family. Let's do it. I think that's the highest point. What a 360 panorama of all the Bowland Fells we've been up. How amazing, eh? All familiar sights now. Look at that. Sun just breaking through down there. Maybe this is the true end to the Bowland Fells. I've come in on a path not expecting to see him again, and bang, all the glory. Yeah. I'm showing you all that. Sorry, I can't get the dead cat out, it's a bit wide up at the minute. I'm showing you all that because on one of my previous Bowland walk videos I pointed this out. The Wyre Way would come up here, and we walked a bit of the Wyre Way on that trip. So now obviously we're carrying on down to Abbeystead, just to point that out, all these intersecting paths. Shiminy, shiminy. The unsettling sound of snarling, hissing, scratching, biting dogs locked in a cage behind you. Let's hope that's where they stay. Right, so we've passed top of Emmets and getting ever closer to Abbeystead. And yes, you do walk through that person's back garden. Unfortunate place to have a footpath or a garden. So down there, just a few hundred yards, was where we began that loop. And this is Stoops Bridge. Well guys, here we are back at the car. The only way to end the video. It hasn't got an iron boot on it. There were no car parking rules, but you never know. Never know. What 3 days, eh? We've had it all. Sunshine, rain, cold. 2 nights of camping, great night's sleeps both occasions. Some good food, some not so good food. Learned things. Man, we've learned a lot. A lot of differences, a lot of changes made to the kit. Worked out really well. Tired. Time for home. Yep, so I'm going to go home, have a post-hike meal with the family. Get washed first, showered, cleaned up, kit put away, work tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the Wyre Way. Quite an interesting route. It was let down a little bit. Just a little bit by all the farmlands, but what can you say? It's England. Farmlands everywhere. We didn't get trampled by cows, eaten by sheep. It's all good. First day was probably the best, closely followed by the second, because we had Garstang and Scotland. We had that weather as well, man. The weather. Fantastic weather. Third day today, not as good. Really was mindset of time to go home. And it ended with beautiful view of the reservoir, just the right time in the weather, but the rest of it a bit dull, bit boring. Didn't see the rail car at Abbeystead, but obviously as I got up the hill outside the church, Julie was already there, so it would have been rude to you know, carry on and try and look around the village. But yeah, there you go, the Wyre Way. Anyway guys, hope you've had an enjoyable weekend. Hope you've enjoyed some of the weather. And guess what? I will see you next time back on the trail.